Well, hello. Today I've made some sautéed white cabbage. So this is the finished product and I'll just go through how I got this far. I also included a red onion, but that's optional because you can just sauté your cabbage without any other ingredients. Now I just need to cut the cabbage. Now the problem I have with white cabbage is that it's very hard and I find it very difficult to cut. Now I'm going to start here using my chef's knife, and I'm really struggling to use it, even though I have had a go at sharpening it. So I've moved on to my bread knife, which I find much easier to use. Now the idea is that you cut through the cabbage core when you do that, but unfortunately I missed it, but never mind. Now I just need to cut it into quarters, cut out what's left of the core, and then I'll sort of roughly shred it. Yes, I've made a bit of a mess of that, but I suppose once you've started shredding it, no one's going to know. Now I'm cutting through this fairly roughly, and I think probably if I took a bit more care and cut it a bit finer, it would cook more quickly, but as you can see, it's not too bad, just fairly roughly cut cabbage. Now I'm using a wok to cook my cabbage because it's just the biggest thing I have, and I've put in a tablespoon of oil and a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to fry up the onions for 3 minutes and then all the cabbage goes in, so it's not too difficult. It's on a medium heat. Once it's all gone in, you just stir it about a bit and then put the lid on and leave it to cook. And the recipes say it might cook for 30 minutes, but you should check every so often. So this is me having a look at 8 minutes, and as you can see, really not much has happened at all. And then I've come back at 12 minutes and it's looking a bit better, starting to soften up a bit there, so going in the right direction. And after 20 minutes it's getting there, but obviously some of these thicker pieces have got a way to go. Now I have to be honest, I went off for 10 minutes because I thought it had a bit of a way to go, but as you can see, after the 30 minutes it is ready to eat, and probably just got here in the nick of time. Right, well I always like to know how much I need to eat. 80 grams makes up 1 portion of our 5 a day, so I think just a tiny bit more, and that's it. That's 1 portion of sautéed white cabbage. Now my son thought that that wasn't enough, and he suggested he add on another large spoonful, and that's made 130 grams. So that's the amount of sautéed cabbage he's going to try and eat later on today. Okay, well thank you for watching, and I'll be doing a few more films about simple ways to cook cabbage.